Hey guys, alright, so let's talk about content for a second here. I'm not quite sure where this video is going to fit into the final product here, but I think it's important that we talk about it though, especially in the local space. So there's one thing that Google loves, it's content, right? Content is freaking king. That was the case back in 2013, and it's kind of still the case today. The more content that a web page has, typically the better it's going to rank regardless of how many links you shoot at it. But if there's one thing that local businesses are bad at, it's putting out good content on their websites. So where does this content go? Ideally every single page, will have good content on it. But, at the very least, the pages you're trying to rank should have at least, 500 words of content on them. 500 is just a benchmark. Sometimes it won't be enough, guys. But here's a good way to figure out how much content you need on a page. How much content does the site in the #1 position have for the keywords you're going after? All right, once you have that number, now double it, or just add like another 100 words or something like that, just a little bit more than what they have right now. This is where we want to beat them. So where do you get the content for your clients' websites here? Likely you or someone you hire will end up writing the content. We have a contract writer on staff who takes care of all the writing projects for us. Just pretty much is our in-house writer. The content, it just needs to be readable. It doesn't need to be like PhD worthy, but it can't be gibberish. I should say cannot be gibberish. So why is content king? So technically, Google can't read, right? It doesn't process words in the same way that our human brains do. So the more content you give Google, the more certain it can be about what you're writing. That it can like figure out what it is and why it's important, things like that. So more content equals more trust, and the more trusted you are with Google, the higher you're going to rank, right? So think of Wikipedia, right? It's all content, literally. It's just millions and billions of words, and it ranks for literally everything, guys, right? So just remember, think about that when you're looking at a client's site, So, and finally, right, don't get lazy and phone this part in, guys. When it comes to content, it comes to all that stuff. I know that I used to have a tendency to just be like, no, I don't want to do this, you're fine, whatever, I don't want to deal with this crap. But then, 3 months down the line, I have a client and they're not ranking, and it's like, well, now we have to add some content to your site. And you're like, wait, why didn't you do that in the beginning? Why did I pay you for 3 months when we got nothing, and now you're telling me that we need this to get that? What the heck? So don't get lazy about the content, guys. Just look at a client's site when they come in and, kind of determine where you want the content to go, and if they have enough, and they should have more if they don't, everything like that. We're gonna have a whole video that kind of puts all these components together, but the importance of this section is just to get some understanding down about ranking. All right, let's move on.